morning, precious. How y'all doing this morning? Happy Thursday. Yeah, we getting close. We almost there. I just want to give you guys an update since I did speak with the manager about the issues that I was having here at my fine establishment where I get my coffee in the morning. I have not had any issues or any complaints. The staff has been a little more professional. My creamer is always stocked. The coffees are always filled up. The cups and the sugar is always stocked. What up, C. Rich Rule in the house? What up, boo? Ooh, happy Thursday. Yeah, guys, so I hated that I had to go that route and say something because the last thing I want to do is get people in trouble. What up, Troy? But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, especially when you're not happy. It's all part of customer service. I've been in customer service for a long time, so it's all about customer service. And I'm realizing that's most of the reason why a lot of people do not like to patronize in the city, because they claim it be customer service. What up, Bushwick in the house? How you doing, boo? So yeah, guys, the devil been busy. I don't know about y'all, but he been riding my back, boo. Yes, he has. And it's been, oh, I gotta be on my best behavior. There's people in here. Hey, baby, how you doing? Where you been? God dang it. I'm on Facebook Live talking to my people. Do you know ever since y'all been gone, girl, if you go to my videos for the last 2 months, you will see that I've been catching it. But I need to come to the next one. I miss you and Portia. Oh, my God. Oh, I miss y'all. Oh, that is terrible. Like, y'all my family. Shoot. Well, good to see you, baby. Good to see you. So, yeah, guys, the devil been real busy. Do you hear me? But y'all know what song I sing. If you was coming up here, I would have brought you. I ain't know you was coming up here, man. Yeah, I wouldn't have did that to you for real, for real. I'd be like, damn, why does man look like Alexander Sanchez? It just threw me off. It just threw me off. Like, for real, for real. Y'all know I like to put people on front, but right there he did. He looked like Alexander Sanchez, and I love Alexander Sanchez. But y'all know the song that I sing that's been getting me through. I'm not giving in. I'm not giving in. And then y'all know that build up. I'm not giving in. I'm not giving in. Don't tell me you don't see that song when it come on TV. Please, please don't. Don't you tell them stories. So this morning, guys, I just kind of want to do I don't even know if I can call it a disclaimer. But I had a few conversations last few days with a few parents. And one of them hung up on me. And I'm tempted to call her. But I don't think I did nothing wrong. I'm going to tell you the story and you be the judge. First of all, I only service children. Attitude adjustment. That's the name of the program. Let's start with that. I only service children with behavior issues. Meaning, although I will give you resources and referrals for other programs and other places, I'm not a referral service. I only service children with behavior issues. Okay. So meaning, you gotta look for my program. That's the reason why. Good morning, baby. Here you go. 116. You need to. Okay. So, if you're looking for a program like mine, it ain't just gonna pop up. You gotta do some serious research, meaning you gotta go down to the court right there on Canfield, the youth court. You gotta call around to a couple probation officers. If you're looking for my program, you gotta do some serious research. So if you're doing some serious research, that means your kid is a little bit out of control. And I'm putting it mildly. A little bit out of control, right? So that's all I do. So one thing that I have realized with our people, just the people that I serve, is not you people, but you know, y'all a little sensitive. Just with people that use this program and people that has used this program in the past, parents seem to be a bit in denial. I'm realizing when it comes to the behaviors of their children. And I get it. Trust me, I get it. When I was going through it before I created this program, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to talk about, you know, so that kind of stops people from actually looking for help, because once you find the help or even get out there asking people for programs, you know, that to help deal with what you're dealing with, it's embarrassing, you know, especially if you're a good parent. You know what I mean? And I mean that mildly. If you're a good parent that provide for your children, you're there for your children, and you're doing everything right, you know what I mean? You're doing everything to raise them to be productive citizens, and then for some reason, they spear off and they start doing things outside of what you've taught them. It's embarrassing and it's hurtful to even talk about. So it takes a lot of courage for you to even try to find help for your child, first of all. And I get that, but that's not an excuse. And one thing that I realize with these parents is they wait too late sometimes. You know what I mean? When you first start noticing your child acting out or doing things that's not right, abnormal, not of the norm, that's when you start researching and looking for help. A lot of our parents, after I talk to them, they be in such denial. Now, and majority of the parents that I talk to, the conversation usually be the same, because I ask generally the same questions. You know, well, once they call me and let me know why they're calling, I usually give them the spiel of the program, the process, what you need to do to register your child, the fees and things of that nature. And then I go in to ask, well, what is your child doing? You know, because I need to know these things for you to reach out to my program, because majority of the time throughout the conversation, we can pinpoint when the behavior started, and sometimes we can pinpoint what has happened. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you can backtrack when a child start acting up, and like one parent, we realized it was actually a situation where grief was involved. You know what I mean? But the child didn't receive any grief counseling or anything, you know, and that's very well, that's needed. A lot of us don't want to seek counseling for whatever reasons or whatever, you know. But sometimes it's needed, you know. But sometimes throughout the conversation, we can backtrack and figure out what the problem really is, okay? And try to fix it. Sometimes we can fix it over the phone. I can give you a couple resources. If I don't feel that the child necessarily needs to come through my program, although I would like it, I can always use the funds, you know, but I don't unnecessarily put a child through the program, if that makes sense to you. So if we discuss some things and find out that all you need is a couple of resources for here and there, I'm going to give them to you, okay? But every conversation seems to be the same, because once I ask what the child is doing, they ramble off about 15 to 20 different things of what this child is doing. And then they end the conversation with, but he really not a bad kid, right? So after about the 6th conversation I had yesterday, this parent got a little upset with me. She got a little agitated and she hung up, because once she named off all the things and then she said, but he really not a bad kid, I just simply asked, well, what do you call it? I wasn't being mean. I swear to y'all people, I wasn't being mean. I wasn't frustrated. Although it was like the 6th call I had, I wasn't frustrated. I swear to you, I was not being funny. And I say this to all my parents because one thing you need to understand, if you come into my program, you got to be really, you got to be ready to face the outcome. You got to be ready to face what's going on in your household and what's going on with your children, you know. And it's sad because these kids are doing things that at the age that they are that I don't think we thought about, you know what I mean? I had a couple conversations yesterday that hurt my heart because the children were promiscuous and they were sexually active early, you know what I mean? Like giving BJs up under the bleachers and giving happy endings, you know what I mean? Like, these children are really doing this stuff and they're doing it in school, okay? So that's a little hurtful to know that these children are as sexually active as they are at the age that they are. These is like 12, 13-year-olds, you know. Yeah, we had a few coming up, you know what I mean? But we ain't found out until like later on down the line, like the next year or something, when we go back to school, then we found out you were a whore or you were this and that. But these kids filming it. So they filming it. So it's happening and we knowing it right now. So it's like, yeah. So one thing I want to tell these parents, if you are really, I'm going to stop saying really, I've been saying it too much today. If you're trying to get help for your child, then you can come to me. But if you're really not trying to get help for your child, I need you to stay in denial. Because one thing that's going to happen when you come to the program, we're going to talk about things. And I say that because I realize that we don't talk about things. We don't talk about things amongst family. We don't talk. Everything is kept within one's house. Don't nothing come out. We don't talk to each other. So I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. We don't talk. We don't talk. So that's one thing we do in the meeting. We talk about what's going on. So if you one of those parents that once y'all leave and y'all get in the car, you pop your kid and be like, why you tell lady that? This is not the program for you, because my program is geared towards helping you get through whatever it is that you're dealing with. Because you best believe if your child is acting out, they're going through something. They're going through something. And a lot of times it's things that we've imposed on them that they're dealing with. Think about that. Yeah. So I didn't mean to bring y'all down on no Thursday. It's Friday Eve. I just wanted to jump on and let you know that attitude adjustment only deals with children with behavior issues. So don't call me looking for no sports. Don't call me looking for nothing else. Only call me if your child is experiencing behavior issues and you looking for help. Okay? And I can help you. So yeah, denial is one thing. I know I was about to get off, but I changed my mind. So yeah, denial is the biggest thing that I'm realizing is the problem with our children and what they're going through and what they're doing and what they're dealing with right now. We will see the issue and we'll be in denial for so long to where once they bring them to me, I ain't gonna say it's too late, but it's almost too late, you know. So when you come to my program, I ain't got time to sugarcoat stuff for you. So that's what the conversation was yesterday, and the parent hung up on me because, and then one got mad. She didn't hang up, but she got mad. But one of them hung up on me. I'm like, damn, I want to call her back, but I don't feel like I did nothing wrong. Because one thing, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing for you. If your kid is touching girls inappropriately and forcing them to, your kid about to catch a case. Is what's about to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't no sugarcoating that. I'm gonna let you know what kind of case he gonna catch. I'm gonna let you know how many years he's liable to get for catching this case. I'm gonna break it down to you and I'm gonna come to you real, because ain't no time to sugarcoat at this point. If you knew some of the things that these children are doing in this time and day and age, and the things that I hear in that office all day long, sweet baby, woo, woo, it's alarming and it's scary. It's scary. So we ain't got time to sugarcoat. We got to find solutions and we got to fix the problem. So yeah, guys, now I'm about to get off for real. So I'm gonna holler at y'all a little later. Make sure y'all go to the website www.census.gov. They are hiring, and I think they went up on how much money they was paying. First it was like 15. I think it's more now, because they really need help, guys. It's really important that we get counted. Really important. They was calculating how much money we lose when we don't get counted. So yeah, guys, You're looking for employment part-time through the Census Bureau, go to www.census.gov, and it'll tell you everything that you need to know, all the jobs that's available and how you can apply. So y'all, I'm about to go in, guys, and get my day started. I know I'm a little late today. I know. A couple y'all was in my inbox like, what's up? Is we getting coffee? So y'all, let me get y'all some ways. I ain't even shoot y'all no ways. I'm sorry. Driving, couldn't do it. Okay, guys, have a good day. Mwah.